further down you get.
Let me explain this. It's back on. All right, hop up next to me. All right, somehow I got conned into doing the one cast today because I've had a couple good guide trips. It's this is the one cast from Lilley's Landing, and it's March 30th. And Ryan, I drug him along because I didn't want to come by myself. But what we've been doing, they still got 5 floodgates going, and we've been doing bottom bouncing. We got a snap and swivel connected to a 2-way swivel, an egg, and a scud. And today we had a 21-inch rainbow and a 21-inch brown. So we're below Fall Creek, and we're gonna float all the way down to Trout Hollow. You got a peach color and I got an orange. All right, don't cast too far and flip it out there. And I'm sure since it was good this morning, it'll be horrible right now.
I came along, so we won't catch anything.
You bring a banana with you?
No bananas. Just a payday. I was hoping for a payday on the fish.
Yeah, and it wasn't a very good payday. I think you got ripped off.
Maybe I'll have a better fish than the payday.
I got a 1/4 ounce weight on, and that seems to be just about the right bite to get it bouncing on the bottom. If you're not staying in contact with the bottom, you're not going to catch one.
Yeah, I'm down there.
Can you feel it? First warm day we've had in a while.
It's been nice. A little overcast. Yesterday was pretty nice though. But as soon as you got in the shade, it was cold again.
The boat ride yesterday morning was cold.
I bet. Yeah. Was it 30 last night?
It was cold.
That morning? Yeah. Had some frost on the windshield for sure.
Yes. We're going to stay on the inside bend here where the water's a little bit slower. It's pretty fast on the outside over there.
Not sure if I know what a fish feels like anymore.
Well, you're about to find out. We probably had over 50 trout this morning, so hopefully we're going to catch a few on the one cast. I just kind of hold it at a little bit of an angle when you feel it pull down. Just give it a decent little hook set.
I've had good luck in the past with the scuds if you'll pull up
and let it
give them a slack, especially if you got one just kind of watching it.
Hopefully they're just going to bite it good enough that we don't have to do anything.
Yeah. I remember one time me and Dwayne were up top fishing jigs, and we could barely get to the bottom, and every time you pick it and drop it, you'd hook one.
You'd hook one?
Otherwise, you couldn't get close enough to the bottom. With the weight, we only had like 16th ounce jigs or something. We grabbed one box to go.
One box, yes.
And it wasn't the right box.
Shocker. So Phil got stuck going to paint over there today, so we get to play. No moss or anything down here. You don't really have any issues.
Washed it out pretty good with all the current.
No moss, and did not see any shad today, though. Oh, that may have been a nibble.
I don't know, there's a stump. There are a couple of stumps there.
By that dock.
It's up farther, isn't it? Yeah, I see
We
the
passed
ripple.
it. The best, it's actually been good all the way down to Trout Hollow. We caught both of those big trout were down there today.
Really?
It's nice to see green trees, finally.
I'm so ready for spring. And it's coming quick.
It's coming. We got one more day, it'll be April. Today's the first day of baseball. Cardinals have their first home game today. So that means it's spring.
Come on, I can feel you looking at it.
I know.
Well, they did a nice job on that place, didn't they?
Yeah, they fixed up that really nice.
Looks a lot better not painted.
It looks like a log cabin.
Yeah.
Come on, Ryan, we got some pressure on us today. We got to perform here.
I'm trying my hardest. Hold my mouth in different ways.
Still better than fixing a toilet, which is what you were going to do.
It's always better than fixing a toilet. But I'll still have to do that when I get back.
It's not leaving. Are you guys full right now, you think?
Pretty
close?
I think this weekend we are. Got a lot of them coming in today, and tomorrow they'll start piling in.
Well, I'm going to check mine just in case. So officially, I may have had a nibble on one cast, but nothing on it. It looks fine.
Clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle. Fish free. So there must be still some spring breakers because those kids I had today were from Michigan and they were on spring break.
Were they? Yeah, there's a few states that seem like their spring break's pretty late. The northern states, I'd say, just because it's not warm yet.
Yeah, they said they still had snow up there.
Golly.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
That's why they had shorts on today. They thought it was hot.
Yeah, I don't know that I could live up north.
No.
I like snow occasionally.
Yeah, they said they like snowmobiling and stuff, so I guess there's something to do outside. I guess if you can dress properly.
Yeah, my fingers get cold. I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Mm-mm. Looks like we're going to get storms again tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, I think they're blowing in this evening.
That's what it feels like.
Supposed to be real windy.
It is supposed to be really windy?
Yeah, I got a wind advisory on my phone this morning.
Come on, catch one.
Must be taking a nap though.
I know, of course, as soon as I get done with my guide trip. Oh, there's a good one too. That's a nice one. Ooh, that's a good one.
Down the pocket on that.
That's a good one. Have the net for your partner in crime here. Oh my gosh.
On the scud.
On the scud. Look at how fat the belly is on that thing. It's pretty trout though.
They are eating.
They are eating. It can be done. Try to keep us lined up right on the perfect side right here. He did. Yeah, one of the things I don't want to do when I'm down here and the current's going fast, don't cast it a mile because your weight never gets to the bottom. You're better off just to flip it out a little ways from the boat because once that scud gets up off the bottom, you're not going to catch a fish.
Yeah, they're hunkered down with this kind of current.
Yeah, I'm sure they're sick of fighting the current, just like I'm sick of fighting the current. And
yeah, they're hiding in a hole waiting for bait to come by, I would imagine.
it's actually amazing that they can see that little scud as fast as we're floating. I can barely see to tie it, but they can get it when we're driving 5 miles an hour down the river.
Yeah, it's amazing how well these trout can see, even in this kind of current.
So this morning, when on my guide trip, we were actually reeling in a rainbow trout, and right down here where Frank the Tank was caught, pretty much, a big brown came up and tried to eat it. So no telling what you're going to catch today. Oh boy.
Make his appearance.
Oh, and look who the cat drug in. Captain Rasnick's trying to make a appearance on one cast. You guys just keep on moving, please.
Children.
Just for the record, he's a train wreck. Yeah. You bought your license, you might as well go ahead and catch one.
I know, make it worth it. Pretty sad you don't buy a license
when you work at the resort on the water. That tells you you've been cleaning or fixing too many toilets.
Working too hard. I need to start fishing more.
Well, you're gonna catch one because we're getting ready to go through the honey hole. Both of the trophy trout we caught today were in this little stretch right here on this little gravel bar, so.
I've caught a lot of good fish through this spot.
I don't know why they're just here. It's just a good spot.
The first 20-inch brown I caught was on that bank over there.
All right, Phil caught one here 2 days ago. We caught 2 yesterday here and then 2 this morning here, so there's another one. Not a big one, it's just a fish. Nope, he's not net worthy. But he's on the scud. All right, it's your turn. I don't know, but I think the scuds are working better than night crawlers, minnows. I don't know why there's just, that's what they're eating, I guess.
And it is a staple.
Phil said he went up to top this morning with a white jig, and he said it wasn't very good.
Huh.
So.
That's a little surprising. Of course, white up top, it's either
feast or famine, yeah.
I can almost always catch one fish with a white. But
if you do, it's a lot of times it's a big one.
Yeah, it's usually a pretty good one. There's one.
There's
nope.
Oh, we almost had a double.
Got off.
Yours came off?
Yeah.
This is right where that big trout was this morning. He hit it very good, or just tap it?
He hit it pretty good. I felt about 4 shakes and it came out. I may have set the hook a little too hard. I forget.
Yeah, it's a tiny fly. There you go. Ooh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
That might be, maybe your brown. Ooh, son. That ain't a snag, is it?
No, it's
that's a fish.
Yeah, that's a fish.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna chase him, maybe. I'm gonna put my rod up here. I'm telling you, you got a brown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chase it. That's a big one. Unless you foul hooked him, that's a big one.
He ain't turned yet.
He's way up there on the surface. Now you're glad you came and bought your license?
Makes it worth it.
Keep reeling, I'll just keep going to him.
Feel that tug.
Feel big?
He's pretty good.
I thought you were snagged.
Yeah, he came with me about 2 swims. He didn't want to come downstream anymore.
Oh, it's a giant rainbow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Is that a rainbow?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a giant, dude. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. That's the biggest one I've seen in a long time, son. Take your time. We got, this may be a long one cast. That might be a 10-pounder. It's a giant.
Good girl.
Ryan, that is an absolute giant. Oh my gosh. Is he on there?
It's still on.
Come to me. Come back here, Ryan. Come back here. Oh my God. Oh my Lord, son.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan. That's like a
monster.
That's a trophy of a lifetime. Holy cow, Ryan.
Holy Moses.
I told you there was a big one there.
You're right. On that tiny little scud.
Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh, he's squirting out eggs.
Yeah.
Hold on to that.
Baby.
Holy cow.
That's awesome.
We got to put that in the tank. Let me get a picture of it real quick. I'm back here.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what that.
Here, hang on. Put it in there. Oh my gosh, Ryan.
Holy moly. That's awesome too.
I missed it on the first swipe. I couldn't reach it.
Goodness. That is so awesome.
Sorry that we got off camera there for a second. We're gonna get this fish in the live well, make sure it's good and healthy, and then we'll turn it loose here in a minute. I'm actually shaking, Ryan.
Yeah, that's definitely my biggest rainbow.
That's over 10 pounds.
It's a big one.
I gotta call Phil. You're live on one cast. I recruited Ryan, and he just caught the biggest trout of his life. Like at least a 10-pound rainbow, maybe 12. I don't know. It's gigantic, unbelievable. And I missed it with the net the first time, and got it the second time. It barely fit in the net. Unbelievable. All right. Well, we're gonna go back to the dock and maybe get a good weight on it and make sure it's nice and healthy and turn it loose. All right. We'll talk to you in a bit. Bye. He said, awesome blossom. You gonna make it?
Yeah.
Now we got to get back up here. I don't know if Ryan's going to leave the live well, but I'm going to continue to keep fishing.
Swimming.
Let's just let it run.
Yeah, it's holding up right, so it's good.
Woo! Look at all the eggs.
You hungry?
No, I'm not really that hungry. Don't stomp on them suckers. Please. That's why they hit that little egg though. Look at it.
Right there. I'll show you what an egg looks like and why they hit it. That's why there's a spot on those trees. Here with a tiny little orange spot.
Ryan, that's the biggest rainbow that I've had on a guide trip in years. That's
really?
that's a giant.
Good one.
You ain't gonna catch one any bigger. I'd have lost money though, because I would have said it was a brown.
I thought so too. The way she was holding down, she just would not come off the bottom.
I thought you were snagged. Seriously, I'm like, oh, that can't be a fish. That's what I was
could
thinking.
Feel the tick tick tick. Yep. What amazes me.
He was just skin hooked on there too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that you can catch that big a fish on something that tiny. How's that possible?
I don't know, but my heart sunk when I missed it with the net. I couldn't.
I did a little, but the line didn't give away, so my guy still got it.
Oh my Lord. I about had a heart. I'd have been sick. We'd have had to cancel one cast and I'd have went home and thrown up.
I'd have been all right.
Dude, that's a giant.
That's an awesome.
That's the biggest one you've ever caught for sure?
That's the biggest rainbow. I caught one when I was a kid, probably 24 inch off the dock. But yeah, that's the biggest rainbow.
I'd say he's over 27. I bet we'll measure him when we get back.
Yeah, gotta be real close. This felt pretty close to 10 pounds. I wouldn't put it much over 10, but...
That's a giant for a rainbow. His head looks like it weighs 3 pounds.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna be any fun. Oh, they're double.
Double.
All right, guys, we're right here in front of Trout Hollow.
Oh, lost it.
He lost yours. And we've been catching them this morning. We caught them all the way down almost to Lilleys. But if you just want to have fun and come out here and fill your live well up with some good eaters, there's a bunch of them in here.
Yep. It's a good one to eat right there.
Come here, settle down. And they're healthy and they got some energy.
Yeah, you can tell they've been eating with these floodgates running. I don't know if that boosts the population of scuds.
Or just knocks them loose off the bottom.
Yeah, if it's just knocking them loose. But yeah, about every rainbow I've seen come in is full of scuds.
Yeah, doing all right?
A little sideways.
Ryan, I say we just float back here a little bit and let's get that fish back there and get it taken care of. And get a weight and a measurement on it for you. We'll kind of
Stand up.
we can put her in the fish tank maybe.
Yeah, we'll put her in the live well and on the dock. The big one there, let her swim around for a little bit.
We got another good 150 yards here, see if we can make it happen. Too bad we didn't get the netting of the fish on camera, but...
I wasn't going to let go of the pole to grab the camera. Sorry, folks.
I'm sorry, that trout was going wherever it wanted to go.
Yeah, there wasn't... I couldn't turn her.
That's why I tried to net it the first time it came by. I'm like, we're getting that in the net.
I would have too. She got close enough. It was worth the stab for sure.
The boat was going this way and the trout was going that way, and my arms weren't long enough. How you doing, guys? Got another one?
Yep. Fish on.
Fish on.
That was Greg.
That's what I thought it was. I wish he would have stopped.
Like fake.
Yeah. Oh, now that one hit the egg.
Hit the egg. Yeah.
Oof, man, I just had one.
Little guy likes the egg.
Another nice one.
Nice.
You should not go fishing. You should just quit. You're done.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
No, you should quit for the year. You ain't going to beat that one. You can make a lot of casts and not catch one that big.
Probably. I've made a lot of casts before that. Not caught one that big.
Ryan, I don't think I've ever caught a rainbow any bigger than that in 30 years of guiding here. That's a big rainbow trout, man. I think when you get it out and you look at it up close, it's gonna get bigger.
Well, it's hard for me because I've held the last
30 pounders.
State records.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but those are browns. Rainbows are a different critter.
I know.
At least it smells good down here now. I know you can't smell anything there, but they fertilized the college last week, and it was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad. Bad for almost a month. They piled that stuff up down there. The wind blew just right. But it got real bad when they spread it out.
Can we pull the scale out real quick at the dock?
Yeah, well, for sure.
Is Blake there?
Yeah, he's.
You could radio him and tell him to get the scale ready first.
Working on a boat.
Oh, is he not there at the...
No, he's up at the shop changing motor out.
Well, he could take a break. He'll want to see that trout anyway.
Yeah, I'll want to get around the corner.
Let's just go to the edge. I want to make sure that trout lives.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Right.
That's all that matters.
It's a nice big live well too. Helps.
That's a big live well, and it takes up pretty much all of the live well.
Yeah.
fought good too, didn't it? I mean, it was pulling, wasn't it?
It was pretty short though, really.
I chased it down. I didn't want to.
That makes a huge difference.
I'd rather catch
I don't
it.
think the way it was hooked, it would have stayed on too long.
No, it was barely hooked.
Yeah.
If it had put any pressure on there, it would have just popped it right out of it.
Yep. Yeah, I think we didn't have more than those 2 chances.
No, that was it.
If it would have run again, it probably would have popped out.
And then it would have been just a fish story.
But we did see it before that.
We did, but no one else would have seen it. It would have been a fish story. There's a jug from Table Rock that came over the dam, look there.
Yep.
A little noodle jug.
Yeah, I'm glad you talked me into coming today, Tony.
Yeah, this was way better than working on a toilet.
I was trying to get out of it.
You were. I had to twist your arm for about 7 seconds. What do you think? Let's go back.
Yeah, I'm kind of barely hitting the bottom now. It's getting deeper.
So when you get down to the corner here, we kind of been going back up and doing it over. But I say today, Ryan, I say we go take care of your trout and get a weight on it and make sure we get it turned loose. And
yep.
it'll be a short one cast, but a good one.
We'll probably get some video of it, the release, and we'll put on the end of one cast.
Perfect. Well, thanks for tuning in today, and we got a happy boy with us.
That's right. Smiles for the rest of the week.
Get in there with you, Ryan.
I don't know what to say other than wow.
Me neither.
Big rainbow.
She's a beaut.
You ready?
Yeah, I got it. Get her in the net and we'll get her over there. Wow.
Ryan, I'm going to go with 12 pounds. That's my guess.
All right, I'll take that guess. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna grab one of those loose measure sticks and we'll just do it in the water.
We got the plastic one here. We can just lay it in here.
I know, but I like sticking them in the water.
Okay.
And then you don't have to pull them out. Had to buy a fishing license to go fishing today, Blake.
Let's weigh it real quick and measure, and then we'll. Oh my goodness, son.
She's a beaut.
All right, good. All right. Chill out.
She's still got plenty of energy.
Chill out.
9:15-ish.
9:14.
Oh.
9:14.
Well, that's 10 pounder.
Let me recoup for a second again.
We're gonna call that 10.
She's happy.
Blake got a bath.
Yeah, she got plenty of energy left for sure.
Well, we're weighing a big fish.
Oh, what we got?
10 pounder. 10 pound rainbow. I guess 28.
28.
That's what I got.
You were on the money. Yeah.
My eyes were a little bit bigger. I was hoping it was 12 pounds.
There it is. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right, turn that sucker loose. Hold it down there. Let's make sure you can make it.
Yeah, she's
Don't
good.
live under the dock.
Well,
Congratulations, bro. Man, what a one cat.